Yo, everybody, what's going on? It's your boy T-Wags here with another one. We got Reignex versus Dylqn today in the booth, hopping in, talking mime. How's it going?
You know me. What's up, big wags? That's what we call you out here.
Usually you call me Doc, so
No, we calling you big wags today after that
okay,
intro.
I appreciate it. You said to get hype, that's as hype as I can get. For real, I hear that's what you say when you need to get hype, so
Yeah, on a stack.
I should probably wait for a good opportunity to say it though.
Mm-mm.
But we're here. We have, you know, some people are more lovers than fighters, and that has never been more true with today's two contestants.
Some might say it's too true because it got quite scary in the pregame.
Yeah. Reignex and Dylqn, I told them to enter voice calls and be on deafen just in case we have to go in there and tell them to like mess with their scenes. But they joined the same voice call, and it was 10 minutes of. There was some smooching. I won't
Yeah.
get into the details. There was some kisses. So
You guys can check Reignex VOD if you want to find out.
yeah, you guys can check that.
It got detailed.
Yeah, Antoine, that's exactly what I'm doing. So live split is kind of a bad program, but I am doing the reverse now. We're doing the countdown for 40 minutes. Seeing how that goes. So I do have a negative 40 minutes basically. All right, here we go. Before we get into this talking mime, what's your prediction? Who's gonna take it?
Oh, dude. This is probably one of the more even matchups. I think I like Reignex though. Just a little bit more.
Like
Just
Reignex for this one?
I think Dylqn and Rain have like very comparable mechanics, but I think Rain's are just slightly better. Um, but it's so even. I could see Dylqn winning this too.
Yeah, I think Dylqn has performed a lot more consistently. Reignex, almost every single match, like dies or throws or does something silly, and the last run is like the fastest. And that's why Reignex is first
Right.
seed, and that's why Reignex has been winning. Beat Cube because this tournament format rewards the fastest time, and he just comes in clutch at the very end. So until he
Exactly.
stops
As long as
coming
you're
in
not
clutch,
falling,
yeah.
dude. Yeah. As long as you're not falling like 2 or 3 completions behind, just getting the fastest is really all that matters.
So far,
Yeah.
no one has won on pure consistency. Everyone has won on the fastest time on the seed, has taken it. So we'll see if it continues. For seed, I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of what's going on the first seed before we hop into the seed notes. But there's a lot of cool, fun stuff at spawn. Buried shipwreck with a bunch of iron. There's a lava pool. There's a desert temple. There's a village. There's a dungeon. There's a lot of good stuff. As we get further into the tournament, we're going to see lots more fun stuff, more wildcard seeds starting to creep up in the very beginning. So Reignex spawns very close to a bastion.
Giving
Let's
them
check it
literally
out.
every structure possible. So
There
they
you
have pretty
go.
much every option.
There you go. First flint, very good. Golden drop 4 if you need it, but Shipwreck has a lot of iron. Desert Temple has. I didn't write it down, but the Shipwreck has 10 iron, so probably going for that. Blaze rods look very nice, and I think there is a close. Okay, there is a no obsidian stables very close, and a further bridge bastion.
Oh,
So
jeez.
yeah, could be painful with the obsidian. Those look like there's actually only 4 obby traits. So I think you have to go bridge.
Yeah, let's just hope they scout the obby. They
Um,
totally should.
no. Sorry, it's a very close housing, and I don't know what the other bastion is. What am I reading? There's a very close housing. I'm sorry. So the housing I think does have obsidian. There's a buried fortress going either direction, and the nether exit is a little bit tough. So the whole part of the seed looks really, really good. I think the travel to fortress and the nether exit is going to be the toughest part, but that is a housing, and I think it has plenty of obsidian, so I think they're actually fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see what they're thinking.
So there are 2 fortress options. I think I had the buried fortress in one direction being a lot better than the others, but they are going to have to pearl quite a ways. I guess, I don't know, if you have a shipwreck with a bunch of iron, village, desert temple, lava pool, what are you hitting up, Mime?
I'm probably looking at shipwreck. I mean, that's just in your blood. Desert temples are like they're just kind of slow to
Mm-hmm.
loot in general. You just have to go down and back up. There's just too much. But yeah, I need to look at this overworld more and just see like the proximities to really give you a fine answer, you know?
Mm-hmm. Thank you, the Camo 6. Rating Party 6, thank you. Welcome, welcome.
Wow.
We're just getting started here.
Camo 6 with 6 Raiders?
Yeah. Camo 6
Okay.
I have in my bracket is taking it all in a crazy upset. So just how it goes.
Oh yeah.
Do you have
I saw the memes.
yeah,
Camo 6 bulldozing through the lower bracket.
yeah. It could happen. There's a possibility. Who did you make a bracket for this one?
No, I did not,
Oh,
but
okay. Okay.
I'd have Ninja Brain winning it all.
Yeah, that's what Pound Cake did too. The Pound had as well.
Yeah. I mean, there's just some matchups that I think are going to be tough for. Some matchups are like very seed dependent, I feel like. Like, I think people like Ninja Brain are super good at routing, but they're not going to like beat somebody like Crooks in a mechanics game. And so a lot of that comes down to like the seeds and how linear they are.
Yeah, very true. I like that this tournament is just a little bit different than your normal
Yeah, there's a lot of
RSG kind of
variance.
style. Yeah, the scouting does come into play. The more efficient your scouting is, the more creative your scouting is, gives you a little bit of an edge. Um, so far, I think I've been most impressed with Ninja Brain's scouting efficiency. One of the only runners to have like a custom toolbar and be able to do all of the extra scouting things you need quickly, marking spawn, checking blaze rates, barters, individual barters, and stuff like that. Ninja Brain scouting is really really cool.
Yeah, I wish I saw more runners take it as seriously as he does
Hmm.
when it comes to scouting.
We
A lot
saw
of them seem
in
to just step in and just wing it.
ESI1 where you had very little info. We just gave you the seed. Ninja Brain had a custom bartering system where you could check all the barters one by one. That was sick.
I remember that.
Those are good
The
times.
whole entire like the wall of piglins.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It was beautiful.
Good times.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This buried
completions.
fort is going to be an issue on this seed. I can
Mhm.
already tell. Just getting this nether exit.
Yeah, as we see Dylqn enter the end, I have this listed as a medium difficulty zero cycle. I think it's open, but it's backdragon and it's a fairly tall pillar, so you kind of gotta be really on points. But I think it's just barely possible, so they could
Yeah.
go for it.
They totally can with the village, and I think trades give them at least 5 beds.
They do. There's a lot of string on here. Not that much
Yeah.
obsidian. Um, let's see. If you traded 8 gold blocks, you only get 13 pearls. It's probably not enough. I think 10 gold blocks, which from housing is pretty easy. You do the
Yeah.
Q route, you get that one extra, and then you get 9. That gives you 17 pearls, 4 obsidian, but 111 string.
Yeah, they
So
definitely need to be
yeah,
going for 0 on this seed. Pretty much
yeah,
another way to play it. It's like Dylan. What is he checking? Is he checking for iron ore? Or is this gravel?
that's probably gravel. Yeah, that looks like
Wait.
gravel.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I was gonna say they look pretty big for iron.
Yeah, this seed I think would be insanely fast if it wasn't for the fortress and nether exit ideas. So I'm really not sure. It's hard for me to spend the time to check the like nether exits to each of the strongholds and get a good strategy for it because the seed finding is time consuming enough. So I don't know if it's gonna be like a 8 minute seed or if it's gonna be like 11 minutes they have to dig through a wall. Both starting at pretty much the exact same time.
Yeah, it's like they have some insane chemistry between each other,
Yeah.
which could only be explained by true love.
Some really weird, gross, very tense
Very
energy.
graphic.
Very graphic,
Yeah.
tense energy. Yeah. Rain going directly for the shipwreck here. This is
I'm
not
not
going to
sure about.
be the route for the second run through, but you know what? For the first run through, you got to experiment. I
Yeah,
respect
you
it.
gotta find the issues.
Yeah. It's not super slow because Rain is now going to get these 2 logs and good tools right away, whereas Dylqn has kind of front loaded stone tools and everything. Heading
Yeah,
to the village first.
looks like very different routes.
Surely Dylqn goes for shipwreck right after this, though, right?
Yeah, you'd think so.
Oh,
I don't know.
whoa.
Whoa, he's going for Golem. I don't know about this. I think I might
Hmm.
like Rain more here. How's he getting his iron then? Is there iron in Bastion?
Yeah, I mean, either top down or manhunt gives you decent options at a double chest for iron, so it's possible there. Yeah, I mean, it's only like 5 blocks buried in the shipwreck, but then it's maybe like 30 seconds to run over there and run back. So,
Yeah, maybe Dylan does have a little bit clever of a route.
I mean, yeah, but then you got,
It's gonna be about the same, dude. I think Rain's is just better.
I like the extra iron. Yeah, you get Iron Axe too, which isn't crucial,
Yeah.
but little seconds here and there saved on Blaze
And
fight
you
and
don't have to
stuff.
mess with your route at all either. Like you're just gonna do your normal housing route.
Yeah,
Don't have to think about hitting chests.
yeah, interesting choice here. We expected, both them to not go for Desert Temple. There's not much in there that's going to help you in this run. So, it's not like you need blocks either. Housing seems to be right here. Yeah,
Yeah.
213. Yeah, both entering at about the same time, but Rain with a lot more stuff.
And Rain also has room to improve because we saw him just punching stone.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you can always like dig around on the side on that shipwreck and just hit the wood instead. I think it's slightly faster.
Rain in a bit of
Rain
trouble.
is I
Ah!
don't know about this.
I
Oh, what do you
mean,
do here? Do you just lava it?
oh no, he's gonna get
Just
there.
wait.
Okay.
Dylan's has his own issues.
Oh
Oh
god.
no.
Oh god.
Hog.
Oh. Oh. Okay, Rain is making it down. Are we gonna see it halfway down? No, Rain going
Those are the
straight
Q
for
route.
bottom. Dylan on one heart. Oh, punching a. Oh
Oh,
wow,
that is a
that's
dangerous punch.
that's ballsy, dude.
That is,
Okay. Uh,
and he will be doing Q route
he's a wood pick, Dylan.
with a wood pick. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's okay. We've got
That's
info
okay.
now. We've got info. There was iron in the top chest. Dylan just went to the other rampart and didn't get it.
Room for improvement.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, making mistakes early on is fine as long as you don't make too many mistakes later on where somebody can beat you at the slower time. I don't feel like this seed is something that people are going to get like more than 3 completions on.
Ooh, I see one gold block down there in the double chest that Rain is checking. If you want those 10 gold blocks for the trades, you're probably going to need that for 17 pearls. That's a good shout. So, yeah, Rain doesn't have to do that middle gold block like the Q route. He can just go all the way straight down. But yeah, there's 17
Oh,
pearls. That's pretty
got
quick.
everything he needs.
It's pretty good.
It also looks like Dylan's going to be going to Shipwreck now. I saw him scouting that.
Okay, is he
And
just
he's
going to
probably
go
just going to
straight
punch it.
there? Punch
I
stone?
think he's going to punch it all, yeah.
Hmm.
It is only 1 stone. I actually don't know what, like, how much faster it is to get tools and then recraft tools after you get to the iron.
I mean, you got to get 2 logs anyway for your tools. So if you want to make a wood pick, that's only an extra log.
Oh, he's doing the thing I mentioned. You mine the wood instead, and he'll get around the side of the side of the stone, and then he can just break the chest.
Well, it's like 3 slabs.
I don't know if it's any
No, but there's
faster, to
stone
be
on
honest.
top. There's stone on
You just break
top.
the chest. You just break the chest.
Oh. Is he going to get everything?
Yeah.
Ah. Okay. Okay. That's kind of cute.
A little bit quirky. Our brain's already at spawner. What is this? I can't read this timer. 5 minutes. Okay.
I thought the travel before would be kind of lengthy, but it doesn't
Yeah.
look that lengthy to me.
Maybe not the best place bed. It's got lava everywhere.
But now you know for next time. So
Exactly. Just yeah, I think this is like one of the benefits of just getting your first run in early is you run into a lot of these issues that you really will only experience if you just do a run. Because scouting only helps you so much, I feel like.
oh,
Holy cow, he's just getting comboed. Blaze
yeah.
Reach can get so crazy.
I hate how Mojang is like, yeah, actually, anything that's in the way of blazes will cause them not to spawn, including like mobs like the player. But then when blazes want to spawn inside you, they just do, and then they just melee you twice, and it's like how,
It's insane.
how do you make them not spawn on me and then they just hit me twice before I can move? But yeah, Reignex having a little bit of difficulty with all the fire, the lava spreading. So
Looks like he's out though. Leaving
yeah,
fort 616. Some splits we want to
okay,
keep track of, see how Dylqn's pace matches. Yeah, it looks
okay,
like Dylqn's getting a slightly slower enter also last time. I think they got 213 last time, right?
yeah, 227. But with all the iron tool, iron pick, iron axe, so
Yeah.
yeah, it could be
But
faster. 15 bread. See how painful this nether exit is for Rain. It's a bit
looks like
far,
he's got a
but
good route.
yeah, could be not too bad. Very low health, but if you're going for one cycle, you have plenty of time to wait for the dragon to perch. You know exactly when that's going to happen, so you can always heal in the end.
Yeah, and it's totally pretty common to just go for one cycle on your first completion, just because it's never, pretty much never going to be your fastest.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah, Rain entering here. It's going to take a while to hunger reset anyway. It doesn't have that many
Yeah.
pearls. Doesn't have beds pre-crafted, so it's going to be about the same to one cycle compared to 0 anyway. So this is good. About a 7:15 enter. First completion. I'd be very happy with that.
Yeah, definitely going to be an easy sub 10 to start off. I don't know what the perch time was on the seed, so it could be sub 9 also.
I think it was, let me see, 125, so a little bit slower compared to other things we've seen.
Yeah. Looks like Dylqn's second run is going significantly smoother. Is at least trading this time.
Dylan going for the newer kind of, I don't know if that spot where you block off was popularized by like Curry Way, considered the safer kind of spot to dig down in housing. Um, I always go to that one. I don't know what you prefer when doing housing.
I do that.
The
The
safe
whole
one,
Curryway
yeah,
uses. It's just
because
safe, it's simple.
it's like mining 1 or 2 extra blocks or something. I mean, it seems about the same to me. And I can't tell you how many times I've dug in the closer spot and I place a block and then half a second later it disappears because the game is like, oh, actually there was a piglin there, and I die. So
Yeah, it's just not worth the risk. But I get it if you're like the top of the top.
yeah, it's what Rain's doing. So I mean, it is the most efficient.
Definitely the strat for RSG, I guess, if you want to save literally every hair of a second.
Yeah.
But for some wash players like us in RSG, like the safe hole.
Yeah. Okay, Rain going in, no pearl, but close enough. 6
Yeah.
beds. It's okay damage. 4+1.
Easy.
Okay. Dylan digging down into the spawner as Rain finishes. That is going to be a 920 for Rain's first
Yeah.
completion.
And it looks like Dylqn's on really similar pace. I think I remember Rain getting to spawn around 513 also. And Dylqn's pretty much got there at the exact same time. So it seems like he saved maybe a little bit of time on Bastion route, which makes sense because I think we remember when Rain was just staring at piglins for 10 seconds, trying to open a chest.
That's true. I think Rain has a good amount of time to save. I think just gonna go for the same mining through stone here, though.
Yeah. I'm honestly not even convinced that mining through the wood is faster in this seed.
Hmm.
Because it's slower than mining sand, and it's only one stone. Looks like chat's saying Dylqn has a pro hung for his nether exit, which is,
Okay. Oh,
ooh,
here we
nice.
go. Looking at the chords. 616. When did Rain enter in?
It goes around, it was like low 7,
7.
like
Okay.
715.
Very similar pace, and I think the runners either go for 12 or 15 bread here. And I mean, we're talking about housing routes saving like, micro time saves like Rain is doing, but I wonder if less bread is unironically a play because it's only like
Less bread seems so free on this seed.
what, 1 second for each hay or something, or is it
Yeah,
more?
definitely not 5. At least do like 4.
Or even 3?
Uh,
Get crazy with it.
yeah, you could totally do 3, but like if you're trying to be safe, I think 4 is safe enough.
Okay, Dylan also purling a lot. Probably also just going to go for a 1 cycle on the first completion.
Yeah. Is this a different stronghold blind? Because I thought I remember Rain bridging out over lava to build its portal. This is not a stronghold.
Dylan is in the positive diagonal. I'm going to quickly go over to this map. There is nothing positive. That would be in the
Oh,
lower right quadrant.
he must have misread his chords, dude. He must have read like
Yeah, he's
um
he's
the,
trying to go neg pause, but this is
that
no,
is
that
no wait, he is
is
a
neg
neg pause. He's a
pause.
neg
Yeah, he's around there
negative 1130,
somewhere.
1000.
Yeah, no, he hasn't gotten a coordinate flipped, but this might be a different stronghold than Rain. I don't know where Dylan
It
is.
100% was a different blind.
Yeah,
But I don't know how he got this far away from the stronghold.
it's the 2i. Yeah, the negative pause is 2i, so Rain is going to. There's a 0 or a 1i, so was it?
Oh, and Rain
Oh,
died.
is that the Bastion?
Yeah, it looked like he was in the bastion at the bottom.
Wish I had the instant replay feature. Ant does. Yeah, maybe Dylan hanging a pearl
Oh, geez, yeah.
and having to kill one less blaze to go to this 2i, but maybe it's further away. It seems like it was just difficult to still get to that spot, and then the portal took him
That
somewhere else. So
that portal room was low, like very low. I'm pretty
Mm.
sure. So he might just try digging down the next time to see if he can skip digging through stone. But yeah, very similar routing overall now after Dylan stopped doing village and overworld. Just a different stronghold, I guess.
yeah, I wonder what the time difference here is for getting the wood pick. I don't know. I'm thinking wood pick is slightly faster. That's probably what I'd do.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's just so minor at this point. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like a 1 or 2 second thing, but yeah, this might be a very close seed because it doesn't seem like their routes are very different. Obviously, Dylan's going to get a better run next time.
I
'Cause,
wonder if they're thinking about 0.
they have to be. They have to be thinking how they can prep for this better. I bet Rain's thinking about how he can cut down on his pearl usage because he entered end with like 1 pearl. Um, Dylan probably a similar thought. Yeah, I bet we'll see 0 on their like last attempts.
And is always thinking about 0. I think it's like back 94 or something, maybe. I mean, it's like not easy, dude.
I guess I mean I'm not a 0 fanatic, so I can't say anything. I just like seeing it, and I'm just like I know this is a big time save.
Yeah. All right, Dylan, with a little mistake at the stronghold, is going to get the completion. It's going to be much slower.
Oh,
Yep, just like I said, is
there
going to
we
get
go.
the completion. No problems at all.
Just as we drew it up, you know, just as we practiced on the practice map.
All right, so that is going to be 1041, but I mean, a lot of time loss traveling to the stronghold and another exit. I would have really expected Dylan to go back in and scout because I think half of the runners like to go back in and scout after their first run or two. And I think the nether exit needs to be a little bit different. Yeah, Dylan here checking.
Yeah, it looks like he's scouting.
Ooh,
That just have 30 wheat?
I think it was 30 something wheat. Yeah, it's actually very
Yeah.
helpful.
Yeah, you just don't get hay bales now.
Yeah,
That's a great chest.
yeah. Do you need the village for anything?
No. What is happening? Is that a baby hoglin on rain?
He's got half a heart. Oh no! Oh, okay.
My gosh.
Please, I wanted him to die to a baby hoglin so bad. Oh my god. Oh, that would have been legendary. Come
They have
on.
to be the most annoying mob in the game, dude. They just fit in through every little crack that you have. They just hit you and then run away like the little pests they are. They're just cowards.
Baby mob versions are Just so much more annoying than the regular
Dude,
version.
Baby Hoglins are different, man. You hit them once and then they come back like 10 minutes later to haunt you.
Here's a good question for you and chat. Of every hostile mob in the game that doesn't have a baby version, what would be the worst baby version?
Um,
I'm thinking of a couple. There's a couple of really funny ones that I can think of.
Baby Vex.
Baby skeleton. Dude, skeletons, they are coded like if within one block of the player give 10,000 feet per second move speed. Like baby skeletons would just, they'd be impossible to hit, bro. They'd have like 20,000 move speed. You wouldn't be able to hit them. Baby
Dude,
silverfish? Nah, baby silver. Nah, there's no way.
dude, you got to be thinking about these hitboxes though. Like Baby Silverfish, Baby Vex, they're just unhittable.
You just lava bucket them though. Look
Are
at
you
these,
gonna
they run
you're gonna
away.
lava bucket of Vex?
No, no, I'm saying silverfish.
I guess, yeah.
Baby endermite? No,
My God.
yes, no way. Baby brute? Oh, okay, yeah, that's actually terrifying,
That's a
bro.
good answer. That's
Breaks
a
your
good answer.
shield, does because they still do full damage. They deal more than half your health on each hit, and they'd be so fast. Baby brute is actually terrifying.
That's ridiculous.
Baby ender dragon. I think baby creeper would be pretty terrifying. And
Yeah.
baby ghast also. They just
And
be
people are just listing off the mobs that they can think of now. We got Baby Illusioner, mob that's just not even like included. Just have to spawn it with a command. How about Baby Angry Rabbit? We consider that one, guys?
Ooh, it's true. Baby Vex. See, a lot of people don't know the counters to Vex because you never need to deal with it. But you can boat. You can boat a baby Vex pretty easily.
Boat strats are busted. You can boat like anything though.
Yeah, but like a baby creeper, the issue is it sneaks up on you. You know, it's like you're not
That's fair.
ready
That's
for
fair.
it. And baby ghast, you can't boat that. You just try to reflect back at it, and it just like zigzag. You like, there's no way you're hitting a baby ghast with the fireball. So
I think one of the big advantages Dylan actually has in his routing is just the pearl hang. It's like a minor thing for Rain, but it is a time loss when you compare the routes. Just not having this pearl hang. Baby charged creeper with a dinner bone name tag. How much more specific can we get, guys?
Okay, Rain getting to the exit here.
Oh my
Oh,
God. That's gameplay. Yeah. He's going for the neg stronghold. So yeah,
okay.
they're definitely going to just completely different ones.
So Rain does have to get one more blaze rod, but it's 5 for 6 or 6 for 8. So that's 2 more blazes you have to kill.
And he's got this perfect stronghold blind.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna be a better end enter than last time by like 20 seconds. So yeah, should be another seed best.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm starting to think he's probably just not going to zero this seed.
Yeah, the
Just
pearl count is honestly pretty bad, right?
yeah, doesn't seem like he even like tried to use less pearls. He's actually probably tried to use more.
Yeah, 17 pearls, and was that a 0 or 1 eye? I don't know if that was a 0 or the 1 eye.
It's
Oh,
the
you said
neg.
neg?
Yeah, so it's the one eye.
It's the 1 eye? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So 17 need 11, so there's 6 throwing pearls, maybe 2 to get to 4, 4 to get to the exit. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's not zeroable just on that. I mean, you could consider doing the Q route and getting all 3 gold blocks up there and trading more for more pearls, but at that point, we might just not see a 0. It seems like a
Yeah,
lot
and
of time
it's not
losses here.
guaranteed at that point either, right? Because
Yeah, you'd have
seed
to
info
check
only tells you
it.
up to 10.
You would need like Ninja Brain style self barter checking, which I don't think either of them have. So
Yeah, Dylan's on pretty good pace. This is like 20 or 30 seconds faster than his last run. At least getting to the fort. As long as he resolves that time loss at the end, it should be pretty good.
doing a nice blaze bed, putting it in the offhand. Oh, getting blazes though
Ooh.
before he's ready. Yeah, Dylan's playing both spawners and blaze bedding and needs 2 less blaze kills. So in theory,
Should have
Dylan's
a faster
Fortress
port.
Split should be much faster. Rain getting a perch here, though. Damage looks decent.
Oh, yeah. Okay, a little greedy.
Okay, 3+2. There you go. Baby Blaze is dropping Blaze Fighter. That's actually adorable. That's actually a great idea.
Is that
Wow.
848?
848. I
Nice
mean,
30-second
yeah.
improvement.
Yeah, with
But
the staring
Dylan's
at the Bastion and stuff, that was a big time save.
Dylan's on good pace. He's already heading to blind chords. I mean, what was Rain's end enter there? It was like a 650, I think.
Yeah, it's got to be sub 7,
Just
right?
depends on Dylan's blind. I mean, you can just get a better portal. It's completely like catch upable.
Yeah, 13 down to 12 pearls. It is a 2 eyes, so Dylan's only going to have 2 pearls left over. No, actually, I see some more in the inventory. Wait,
Could be 0 well done, right?
how many? Yeah, wait, how much gold is Dylan trading? Is
I'm
he
not sure.
doing?
It's still this blind though. He's gotta dig down. He's checking for chords again.
Dude, look at the timer though.
Ah, dude, yeah.
10:20 left. Even if there was, you want to go back and scout this, but if your run is going to be about 9 minutes long, oh, this might be it for Dylan. This could be last completion. Dylan, for some reason, has a lot more pearls, trading way more gold. Does have the chance to 0 with the pearl count.
I wonder if I would have considered just resetting right there when you missed that stronghold blind and just like getting an even faster run, hopefully, and like fixing that stronghold blind.
Might
But it
be
would be
able
really greedy to go for.
It's going to be so close to completing a 3rd time here.
I don't think he will, to be honest. He's got to wait. Like he's doing 1 cycle, so he's waiting another minute. Maybe.
Maybe just say, I have to go for the 0 on the last one. You do the same route.
Yeah.
Just play well.
Yeah, you have to go for 0. I think he's only gonna have like 8 minutes to do it, so that would be tough.
Yeah. He's gonna need a sub 848 at the very least to beat Reignex here.
Oh. It is in theory 0able. They're just having issues having enough pearls.
Yeah, it's like back dragon, pretty tall tower, so you have to pearl. You definitely have to pearl 3 times. You can't waste like a single half second at all. I mean, you have no time. Okay. Rain looting this top chest, getting gold armor, doing this route. Rain a lot more comfortable position here with about 11 minutes to finish a single seed.
Yeah.
It's chilling.
Dylan's gonna be under time pressure on his last run too, because it's gonna have to be a good bit faster than this one.
Yeah.
Dragon hasn't even perched yet, and the timers are aligning.
You hate to see that. Okay, there's the perch though. It is low and it's pretty close. Doesn't flip. Needs to get the first bed just for height though. Ooh, not great on the last ones. Does get that.
All right, so he's gonna have to get what, a sub 8 pretty much on his next run. A minute of improvement. I mean, 0 can do a lot of that. And just better gameplay, but it'll be tough.
Let's see what the timers. Oh, Rain dies to a pig.
Rain
That
dies.
is
That's horrible.
They're starting at the same time on the last run. Oh my god. Okay, let's look at the timers, chat. These are the times the runners need to be. Reignex needs to beat a 7:42, which seems unlikely. Dylan needs to beat
7:50.
7:57.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's hard for both of them, to be honest.
I mean, if you have Reignex's like 8:48 route with a 0, maybe.
Yeah, but the thing is though, like Rain's route is only this fast because he doesn't go for 0.
Yeah.
Because he's using up too many pearls. Dylan, I feel like Dylan's route could maybe do it if he just had a better blind and didn't have to dig through stone.
Rain dying doesn't matter. Yeah, unless Reignex got a faster time, though, because right now Dylan only has to be an 8:48, but as you play more and more of a siege, you're just naturally going to get faster. So it's pretty likely Rain was going to beat that 8:48. on that last run through. You just get micro time saves. Honestly, you can play. This idea was kind of done a lot before in Minecraft, like people just getting seeds and having a competition. And there's been competitions that have gone like a week long or a month long, and you know people play seeds like 40 hours and get crazy optimized. I mean, you can have an initial time of like 12 minutes and get it down to like a 7-minute time, you know. So
Yeah.
these runners only have 40 minutes, but even still, the third completion is going to be just way faster.
Rain's death, I think, does matter some, but at this point, Dylqn's not even competing against Rain. He's more competing against his own timer that's going to make him stop soon.
Yeah, if Dylqn gets like an 8:30 or something, oh Rain,
Oh,
Jesus
Rain,
Christ.
what is happening?
If Dylqn gets like an 8:45 or something, it's going to be really sad because it's not going to count based on his timer. But it would have beaten Reignex, and Dylqn had a couple mistakes early on that just lost like a couple minutes. Like I think the first run through, did Dylqn scuff
Like a
the first run
10-minute.
through or something?
Yeah, his first run through was so scuffed because he didn't know where the portal room was.
Yeah.
He like
Yeah,
started
that's a big
digging up,
issue.
and he had to dig back down.
All right, let's see what route Dylqn is going for. Not a great start.
Damage route.
You just punch a pig and go. I mean,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, is there Obby on the lower chest? Not sure.
Don't know.
Because I always thought Rain was looting those top chests. Made me think they needed it.
Yeah, so Dylqn gets 1 gold block here, 9 from lower housing, and then an additional gold bar from this double chest. So that's 11. So that's how Dylqn's able to get extra pearls. It's actually pretty massive. Like, if Rain knew that, I think Rain might go for that extra gold block as well, because you get more pigs, and you get another pearl trade from that 1 gold block. It's huge. I think Dylqn's housing route is just better here.
It's for sure one of his like biggest advantages. I know we talked about the holes a while ago, but when you do QE route, I feel like you have to do the curry hole. You know what I mean? Because you get all the piglins just in the zone, and if you try and go to the fast spot that Rain goes to, it's so much more of a pain. I mean, you can get away with it. A lot of people do it, but it seems just so much harder.
That's no cap for real, for real.
On a stack?
On a stack. No kizzy, no cap. For real, dude.
Man, you're just so hip and with the times, Dr. Wags.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You should just hang out with like at the skate park, you know.
That's what I
think
do.
you'd fit in.
That's what I do.
Is it really?
On
You
the
do
weekends.
you do a kickflip?
I used to. No, I had a scooter growing up, a Razor scooter. Those were big. Dylqn!
Oh my god. The hogline punch in?
Oh my god, oh my god.
Oh,
my
the
god.
crossbow man is loaded.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think he knows that's just it.
That's it.
Yeah, Rain's gonna be taking the seed.
Oh yeah, the Hoglin spawns were tough. Reignex actually running into a bunch of Hoglins there too, and also almost dying. It's just Crimson is really rough.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's just gonna be it. Reignex is going for this one, but we already know it needs to be like a sub 7, so it's also not gonna happen.
Probably not happening.
Oliver, literally everyone had a Razor scooter when I was like 12. Like, don't. It was the.
Did it ever just destroy your ankles?
Yeah.
When it like hit.
Yeah, they hurt. It sucked.
I miss that feeling, you know. I miss that pain. It gives me nostalgia.
Makes you feel alive, you know. No, it was a cool thing back then, dude. Like Pokemon cards were cool, Pogs were cool. Lunchables are still cool.
You ever have silly bands, or is that past your generation?
No, what are silly bands?
It was just like these. It was the stupidest trend. It was like these rubber bands, but like they were like shaped like cool things like dinosaurs or like letters. Super cool. And you'd like wear them on your wrist like a bracelet. But then when you take it off, you'd be like, "Hey, look, I have a dinosaur."
Huh. And that was cool?
Yeah, it was the coolest thing ever.
Well, we're gonna let the time run out here, but I don't know. Is Rank going for 0? Maybe we'll keep watching.
Right? I don't know what else he
I don't think there's
thinks gonna
any
happen.
way. I
I don't
mean,
think anything else will work. This is a what? He's going to a what? Is it a one eye or no?
I think it's a
He's going.
0-eye, which you need 3 pearls
No,
at least to do this, right? Is it a 1-eye?
no. This is the one eye. This is the one eye. I just checked. Because he's in what? Neck.
All right, chat. Take your bets.
He's got to go for 0. There's no way.
Is Reignex gonna hit this? I'm gonna be honest. I think with health alone.
Yeah, this is just too much.
Well, okay. Let's say without looking at the timer, even if it's too late, is Rain gonna hit this? I mean, the health is gonna be tough. Okay. I mean,
I'm a believer.
I was counting him out, but honestly,
It's got a chance. Oh, that health though.
oh, you can't eat now. You gotta. Oh, he's going on the side. Wait, what? What? What is
I'm not sure
happening?
what's happening here.
Oh, oh, it was Big Boy the whole time. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
This is so doable.
Okay. This is because the tower head is really awkward. This is not a normal 0-cycle setup. It's very difficult to do. Oh. Oh, that was kind of close, dude. That was actually almost it.
I don't know if Dragon gets the fountain in time, but
yeah, it would have been sick. It would have been close to sub 8,
it would have
but
been pretty cool.
Dragon probably doesn't take it. So, that'll do it for seed number 1. Reignex will take this one 1-0. We will go into seed number 2, which, as everyone knows, is a wildcard seed. It's goofy, wacky, and everyone loves it, and the runners have a great time. So we're all gonna have a great time. Surely. Okay, we will be back in like 3 minutes to talk about the next seed. We'll see you guys in just a bit. All right, welcome back, everyone. We had a quick break. There's 1 minute left to go for seed number 2, Reignex versus Dylqn. Reignex with the 1-0 lead. Before we do, we'll talk about our donation goals. We haven't talked about it in a while. Let's switch over here. How about this? If you guys are enjoying the content and you think it's pretty sick and you want to see more, and you got extra money and you're, an oiler, then go ahead and consider donating. If you don't have the money, then don't worry about it. But there's some extra donation goals here for if you guys are more interested in having these happen. It's a halftime show. President Poundcake will at least be there. Are you excited if President Poundcake is to perform, Mime?
I think I'm like what's the opposite of excited? Like frightened?
Yeah.
Scared?
Yeah.
That's what I'm feeling.
Okay. That's fair.
I'm just in fear of what he'll do when he gets that much attention, Because I already see what he does when he gets like 30 viewers.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. So
it's really bad.
Yeah, we'll see if it happens. Thank you, Camo, for the 2 bits. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Seed number 2. What's it gonna be?
Already quirkier.
A little bit of a quirky seed. Mime, what's better than a regular old village?
An abandoned village, maybe?
Exactly. Who wants villagers? Iron Golem.
They're stupid.
Overrated. Villagers suck. You ever tried to put a job block next to a villager and trade with it? It doesn't work. Garbage.
No, actually, just broken characters.
Garbage.
It would just be better if they weren't in the game. Zombie villagers at least do their job.
Yeah. Sometimes they get stuck in cobwebs, but they're out for brains and they're trying their best. Iron Golems, too scary. Sometimes they kill you,
Yeah. I kind of want to be the strongest guy on the block, and having the Iron Golem there really hurts my ego. So
yeah.
I prefer if he just left.
It's a quirky little seed. We saw rain check. There's a close room portal. There's 3 iron plus a flint and steel. So kind of nice. Unfortunately, I don't think it's completable. It's just barely not completable, which sucks. But 3 iron, flint and steel can help you out. You could potentially enter and look for iron in a bastion. Yeah. Or there is an abandoned village. You can get food and beds, and then maybe dig for lava. Let's take a look at the nether as they're looking around. There's a couple different options. There we go. Again, blaze rates pretty good. Second seed in a row. Very good blaze rates. There is I didn't want to say it. I was accidentally reading the seed notes for seed 2. There is no obsidian stables in this seed. This is the seed where there's no obsidian. That's why the obsidian rates, you could see there are 10. See, I thought ahead.
Oh.
See, using my brain on that one. If there's no obsidian, you just give it to him.
Bit of a smart pickle, huh?
There's a further bridge bastion in this one. 2 fortress options. Looks like the exact same nether as the last one. I hope I got the pictures right. Yeah.
I think it's different.
I don't know. Maybe.
That's their problem.
They're all blending together. They'll figure it out. They're smart people. Yeah, so let's see. I don't know. You get 40 string from 4 gold blocks, and then if you trade up to 10, you also still get 40 string. So if you want any more beds, maybe for 0 cycle or something, you're going to have to go village, which is close to that nice room portal anyway. So a couple beds from there, not too bad. 10 obsidian from 10 gold blocks, either with a stables or a bridge. Those are both doable. There is a 2i to the west.
I don't think that's worth it unless you're hanging a pearl. Maybe.
Yeah.
Just like 1 extra rod with all these extra pearls you're going to be getting.
Yeah.
Probably not super needed.
2 0-eyes. Yeah, if you're going on that fortress, I mean the Bastion Fortress is very close on the east. And there's that red stronghold that's like maybe 2 pearls away, so definitely the play. You could maybe go to the bridge all the way in the bottom left and then to the fortress, but you're only saving 2 blaze kills, so yeah.
Yeah, it's probably not worth it. Yeah.
And
we'll see if Dylqn checks his blind portal this time to see if it hits stronghold because that was giving him a lot of issues on the last round.
And here I have labeled for this 0 cycle easy 1 in 8.
Ooh.
So not the 0 cycle you start off learning, but if you're used to back dragon 1 out of 8, use 3 pearls, get to the side of that tower, speed bridge like 10 or 15 blocks. You got plenty of time, so we could see zeros here.
Yeah, I'm curious how Rain's around in this overworld. Looks like he found a bit of a cheeky magma ravine, but that means he's going to be going sort of in then back out. Be a little bit
Yeah,
of backtracking. So I think Dylqn looked for an enter that was just underground. So they'll definitely have a different overworld, I think.
yeah, it's probably what I would consider doing. 3 iron, flint and steel. I kind of want to make an iron pick and then just dig down into more iron. And while I'm like smelting iron, I find a water source, some gravel, and make the rest of my stone tools to overlap that. You get your 3 iron for bucket, grab the water, and then you enter there. Seems like a pretty nice idea. I
Yeah,
always like doing the iron pick first.
I wonder if Rain is thinking to do bucketless, and that's how he's going to save
Oh,
his iron. That's just a guess. I'm not sure though. We'll see. We'll see what he crafts.
be kind of nuts. Rain is going for 0. Yeah, if Rain is going for 0, that also means you have to go for the village. So if Rain is thinking like, grab this rune portal, go the other direction for the ocean, unfortunately still has to go towards the village for beds. And probably food at that point. So now you're looking at a pretty late entry.
Yeah, I wonder if they scouted any of the chests for string too. Because sometimes those bastion chests can just give you like 30 string. Just pretty much like 2 beds.
Yeah, that's very true. Bastions can be pretty loaded. Okay. 3 beds.
Looks like they lost some of their synergy after the last match. Rain already starting like a minute ahead of Dylqn.
Dylqn is one of the longest like scouting wise players in this tournament. It usually takes the most time compared to anyone else. So Dylqn is a big fan of taking extra time scouting. So I was impressed with the quickness of the last one. This is also pretty quick, only 5 minutes. That's also not a lot of scouting for Dylqn.
I definitely think the meta should be in this. Is to just do like a quick scout like they're doing here and then just figure out your problems as you go. Obviously some seeds are different, but it's really just you find most like the improvements on the route just by playing the seed.
Yeah, another good point is that the beds you get are a little more difficult to zero cycle when you get them from a village, different colors.
Oh.
Desert villages probably the worst, I would say.
Yeah, I think Rain had 3 different colors.
Yeah.
Look like green, lime, and yellow.
There's a blue. Yeah, there's blue.
Oh, blue, I mean, sorry, yeah.
Green and lime. What is the best village in terms of bed color? And there is a correct answer.
Which one has purple? Is that Taiga?
Taiga.
That's the answer then, yeah.
Yep, 100%. Purple and blue.
I mean, yeah, there's no real question.
100%. I'm glad you're based.
I mean, it wasn't even like, I don't even know how you could argue for a different village.
No,
like,
one
what color
says
bed does
Taiga.
Snow Village have?
Chat, what's your favorite Snow Village?
What color bed is Snow Village?
Red, white, and blue? Maybe that's Murica colors, right? Because
Yeah, actually, that's a better answer. That's the Freedom Village.
The Freedom Village. Purple and blue is sick though. Like purple, it's just you're sleeping on royalty, dude.
Yeah, purple is solid.
You know the highest thread count beds are in Taiga villages, 100%.
Yeah, I bet they had the highest median income also. Yeah, Rain's going for bucket list here.
Wow.
I like this. Don't see this very often.
Actually gets flint. I think that was on purpose because Rain got the exact amount of flint where the next one was, or gravel where the next one was flint.
Why does he need flint? He's already got flint and steel. From
Oh, that's
Rune
right.
Portal.
Never mind. Yeah. Oh, why did he buy a bunch of gravel? Never mind. That was silly. Okay.
He mines gravel just for the gravity blocks. Oh, it's Fortune 3
I
also.
see. Gravity's just for. Oh, Fortune 3. That's funny. Dylqn, yeah, actually started for about 10 seconds and then reconsidered and went back to scouting.
Yeah, I don't think he likes his overworld enter. He's checked this chest many times.
This is, I gotta say, a very impressive time for Rain. The bucket list enter, I did not consider on the seed because that ravine is pretty
Yeah.
far.
This seed does not incentivize bucket list either with that fortune 3 shovel.
It's funny.
I think next run he's gonna mine sand.
Oh, that's a good call. Yeah, that's a very good call.
Nice easy time save.
It's genius. Yeah,
It looks like
Dylqn.
Dylqn's got an iron.
Yeah, I've seen 10-minute scoutings from Dylqn on challenging, difficult to route seeds, and this does seem like a difficult one to route. But Rain came up with this really sick route, like pretty quick.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's already looking pretty optimized. Just like what, mine sand? We'll see if he makes some other mistakes later on, though.
Yeah, mine sand. The 4 beds really does indicate to me 0, like, right now.
Oh, yeah. He's
So
ready.
You get 3 beds from Bastion, so that's 7. Maybe use 1 for Blaze bed, that's 6.
How many pigs does he have? I feel like these trades are going kind of slow.
Yeah, it might be. I didn't see if he aggroed from the center or not.
He's got all his string, crafted all his beds. Now he's got 4 different colors. Should have brought some green dye.
Oh,
dye his...
dyeing the beds, dude. Actually sick. We actually saw that ESI1 like legitimately come into play for a 0 cycle.
You can't dye beds when they're already made, right? You have to dye the wool and then craft it. Right?
Yeah, how is it? Yeah, you dye the wool from the that you get from the Bastion, I think. Can you get blue?
Yeah.
Here?
I don't think he can get any easy dyes. Like green and lime have to be like the worst dyes to get. You can get it. I mean, there's cactus, but
who
really wants to smelt?
Okay, I figured it out. Wait, how much dye do you need per wool? Is it 1-to-1 to dye a wool?
That's 1.
You mine lapis as you're entering the bucketless magma ravine with your iron pick. If you mine 1 lapis, it's 2 to 5. You can match the blue with the blue beds from the desert.
Are they actually just pure blue, or are they like cyan?
Oh, they're cyan.
They're like cyan, yeah.
Bone
yeah,
blocks.
You have to rethink that one, Dr.
Bone blocks. You mix the white and the blue.
Isn't that light blue?
Wait, come on.
I don't know how you make cyan.
Oh, it is green. You do need cactus or like sea pickle for cyan. Sea pickle. Okay, hear me out.
Come on, man.
Bro, you get cactus from the desert or sea pickle from the ocean.
I think at this point, it's easier to just mine the string at the abandoned village and then just get all white.
Oh, that's so smart. You make a gold sword from the ruined portal of golds. You mine the string. All right, Reignex making very impressive quick work of this seed on the first run through. This one seemed pretty tough. Oh my god, thanks for doing this, T-Wag fan. Why is that so small? $10. Thank you for the donation. Let me open up my link. I don't have it open. Thank you for the $10 donation. I should update. I think I updated the thing already.
Like Dylqn can improve this routing somehow. So just standing on a furnace waiting, always not a good sign.
All right, Reignex, prepping for 0 here. Just thank you for the entertainment was the message. Thank you so much, Miss Chatter. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Okay.
Was the 754 end enter? Let's see if he goes for the very diverse bed 0.
Dude, 2 anchor, 4 different bed colors.
Actually, every explosive.
No soul speed. Speed bridging was soul sand.
Dude, soul sand bridging on the edge is just so like scary.
Okay, also needs to eat in between, maybe, or maybe just has enough health. There's the first bed.
What? Hey, I'm new to this like whole 0 cycling thing. Can you explain that one to me?
Yeah, so Reignex hit the first bed and was like, this pace is slow. I'm gonna die, and the fastest way to die is just mining the block and then falling and dying. So it's
Oh, really?
actually,
Why
yeah.
don't you just walk? Why do you even mine it? Why don't you just walk off? Wouldn't that be a little faster? Oh, probably because it was soul sand. Great point.
Yeah, I think it was either because the soul sand was a weird height and he was trying to replace it to get a different height, or because it can light on fire, which messes you up.
Yeah.
I don't know if that block can light on fire from the
Sounds
explosion.
like tried to place nether brick but couldn't.
Yeah, because
Yes, that's what he said.
the soul sand height is
Yeah.
awful, so you can't actually place a block next to it, which is really stupid. I hate it.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe Rain was worried about the block catching on fire, or it was too weak to blow up. Yeah, it won't blow up though. There's a certain position. The zero cycle setups are made so that the exact block you're standing on never takes explosion damage because it's blocked by the obsidian. So even if you have a very weak block, it's never gonna blow up.
Definitely, it's always brutal to get those super late deaths because now you're just -1 completion and -10 minutes. It's
Yeah.
just at least Dylqn here, even though he hasn't finished a seed, he's failed a lot, and so he's learned a lot too.
Why did that happen to Crooks? I don't know. I've done a lot of
But yeah,
zero cycles on really weak blocks, and the setups that I made sure that the blocks you're standing on won't catch on fire and won't explode. I don't think they catch on fire.
I think Silver might be right. Crooks might have used an anchor.
Anchors are, yeah, I haven't experimented like at all with anchors. Those have a different radius. Yeah, I could see anchors blowing up your block for sure. Oh, Rain was probably thinking ahead 10 seconds to when he needed to blow up anchors.
Yeah, I mean, he might have had enough beds to just do it. Oh, he doesn't get sand. Okay, he's gotta punch it again.
Yeah, there's probably sand. There's got to be sand on the shore,
There's
right?
100% sand on the coast.
Yeah. The sand.
Probably just didn't realize he could do that. I think it's just super natural. Because every time you do bucket list, you're pretty much always doing gravel, just because it's always ocean seeds. And it's just right there. Sort of just forget that you have those other options.
Yeah, Dylqn getting the fortress about 6:30. Gonna do a high blaze bed setup here. Not that many blazes needed to kill, but
I think he was unsure about the chiseled blackstone blast resistance. He swapped it out for nether brick.
I mean, I guess you never know. I'm
Hey, never
pretty
know.
sure.
Gotta play it safe.
I don't
You
know,
know, if
but
Pound did that, he wouldn't have blown up so many spawners.
it's true. Pound has a toe-side blaze bed that he's invented though now, so it shouldn't happen anymore.
Oh, right. Yeah. Can we, like, not talk about that? Oh, jeez. Dylqn's getting comboed by the blazes. Melee blazes are, on one hand, sometimes the scariest things, but also the most embarrassing thing to die to, especially when you have fire res.
Yeah, they're just obnoxious. I think that's gonna be it.
Just like imagine fighting a mob where their whole entire attacks resolve around fire and you have fire resistance and yet you still die. That is peak shame.
Yeah, no, I'm not doubting. Yeah, I know Soul Sand can catch on fire. I'm just wondering if that position during a zero can catch on fire from the explosion. I don't think it can because I think the obsidian blocks it. It looks like it's the same exact spot here that Rain exited out. Was it? I think it was a direct border room hit as well.
I think it was pretty good, I think. But yeah, I think this seed's going to come down to if Dylqn can figure out the overworld, because I think Rain just has a huge advantage. I'm pretty sure his overworld routing is just 30 seconds better. I should be keeping track of their times, though.
Yeah, it's tough to know, but I think that bucket list is going to just win Reignex a seed as long as we see a completion. I mean, with the bucket list and a zero cycle, it's so fast.
I just don't see where Dylqn can save time off the end, like anywhere else in the run. If he doesn't improve his enter.
852.
Yeah, 850.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Reignex is here entering spawn at 5 minutes. I think Dylqn was at a similar pace at like 6:20, 6:30.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Dylqn. I don't know if he did he even consider zero or did he just not have stuff pre-crafted? Because he's how many beds? He only has 4 beds. Okay. 4 beds, 2 anchors. I mean, seems reasonable.
Yeah, I mean, you're taking less time to get beds in the village, so you're saving time there. You're saving time not pre-crafting, so that's a few seconds.
Dylqn doesn't know how to zero. Oh,
Oh, okay. Well, that solves that problem.
yeah, I guess.
It is a 1/8, honestly, which, you know, not a lot of runners know how to. I mean, I think a lot of top runners are comfortable with it, but like, it's just an extra thing you got to learn, which you're hardly ever going to use in a real run. It's
Yeah,
so
especially
rare.
since Dylqn just grinds A all the time. No real incentive to learn
Yeah.
zero.
Yeah, you might practice zero a little bit, but I mean, 1/8, you're not going to practice that unless you're like
Yeah.
really, really going for super fast 90% times. And
Dylqn's gonna be
4 bed is
finishing
fine.
around the same time as Rain's entering at the end. And it looks like
Wow.
Rain, what was it for Dylqn? It was like a 7:50 end enter. Rain's like a minute ahead. Okay. Looks like Rain used more pearls, so he can't zero here.
Oh, not having any pearls at all. Okay.
Yeah. Don't know how he wasted so many more pearls, or if he maybe he traded less. Not 100% sure. Okay, Chad is now giving us mixed answers. Sounds like Silver taught it to Dylqn.
The 1/8. Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, regardless if he knows or not, it's really a question of like, are you going to go for it
does
in
he?
tournament? Because you only have a few
Yeah.
chances, and if you're not like 90% or more at getting to the setup and hitting the zero cycle, then in tournament it's just kind of silly to go for.
Mhm.
Because if you finish with no completions, you're just whatever. If your opponent does like a garbage completion, they'll just win. So you got to be at least fairly confident. Okay, so that was a 10:49 from Dylqn. Um,
And if I was keeping track of the enters right,
yeah.
Rain should get close to like a 9:49. Seems really long though. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Dylqn has a good amount to improve on. I think the overworld route is probably fairly set. Oh, actually getting stone tools as I say that first. Getting stone
Yeah.
tools first, then grabbing iron.
Okay,
Lucky.
yeah. If he crafted pick, I was gonna be very confused.
Yeah. But I think Dylqn had a little bit of a slowdown in the fortress, a little bit of
There's the
slowdown
perch
getting
for
to the nether
Rain.
exit.
I must have
Yeah.
been wrong about the timings at the end because it's gonna be like an 8. I
Yeah, getting
mean, like
close to
an
9 minutes.
8:59.
Okay,
Ooh,
very nice.
clean. So yeah, now I think we need to keep track of when Dylan's gonna be entering Nether and just compare that to Rain. 'Cause I think that's the biggest difference in the routing.
Yeah, expecting Rain to go for
8:57.
0, but I'm expecting Dylqn to get closer to a sub 10 on this one. I think the overworld route is going to be pretty similar, but I think maybe the fortress could be a bit faster. It was a little awkward doing the high blaze bed. Some places were like awkwardly far away, and it was tough. Getting to another exit seemed a little bit slower. So I would expect Dylqn to get like a sub 10. I don't know if Dylqn's route is like sub 9able. It probably is.
Yeah, so what is this? 245 Nether enter without Iron Pick. It'd be interesting to see where he's getting his iron from, because I didn't see him. Oh, it's a nice cheeky chest. 2 gold blocks.
Yeah, Stable's chest or something else. So maybe this one has iron?
Yeah, I'm assuming he scouted it. Don't know when he did that, but
getting a lot of aggro actually from the upper ramparts and then the middle as well. So there should be a lot of piglins here.
Ooh, there's a little sword guy there. Doesn't
There's the
doesn't seem
pig.
to be mad though. Crafting table hole?
I mean, yeah,
Nothing
sure.
wrong with it. I
That
mean,
works. That works.
we have to break it eventually, but hopefully piglins will be calmed down by then.
I pretty much always just suffocate and kill all the piglins when I'm doing AA runs now. Are you a fan of the piglin massacre, or do you leave them there?
I don't. I never really. I don't do it honestly. But I have no issue with it.
I really like the soul speed boots, and the odds that they traded one and are wearing one is very high. So
Yeah, that's fair.
I always just once they're done trading, I kill them all, and then I like to get the boots from them. Yeah, but I saw Fine actually. Actually, I think it was in the 251 or something world record. Actually, went back to the Bastion with the hole and traded some gold for fire res. So you can just leave them there and later trade with them,
Yeah.
but I never go back. So
And honestly, I think I might be wrong. These overworlds are very different yet very similar in time.
yeah,
'Cause what
that's
was it? It was
true.
Dylqn got like a 245 enter. So maybe
Yeah,
Dylan's route isn't as far behind as I thought.
yeah. How much time does having the iron pick already save? Like, probably not that much, because Dylan mines
No.
like one chest, the aggro piglins, get them all down there, and then just crafts the iron pick. So it's probably actually
Yeah,
not
it
that
honestly
bad.
might be better, but he just whiffed a pearl, which kind of loses a lot of time on.
Oh, he isn't smelting. Wait. Oh, right. He
Yeah,
completely skipped the smelting phase. Right. Yeah, yeah,
exactly.
yeah. That's why. Rain probably has
Yeah,
more
that is true.
beds as
Rain
well.
does go for the 0 cycle bets.
Dylan missing a pearl is going to lose out on precious seconds here. Does need a really nice fortress split to beat a 9-minute time. I mean, with really good spawns and a quick blaze bed, this is possible. It's going to be tough. It's possible, though.
Are you a believer?
Yeah, I think so. I gotta be a believer. We gotta get hyped for chat. Let's go, chat. I'm 100% a believer. Dylan 100% has this. It's gonna be so close, man. Oh my god,
I
he
don't
needs to
think
play
Dylan could
perfect,
lose this.
bro.
It's impossible.
He's on fire. One blade spawn. That is not. You know that could have been better. Okay, he's got the rod though. That's fine. That's fine.
That
This
was
is
unlucky.
okay.
That was unlucky. Not his fault.
You only need. Okay. Was that 4 spawn? All 4 of these drop. That's fine. Okay, that one didn't drop.
Are you
It's
sure all
okay.
4?
That's okay. That one.
This one
That one
drops.
dropped. That one dropped. That
Yep.
one dropped. Oh, Dylan, you
Ow.
gotta get that. Gotta get that blaze. It's so
Craft a
close.
fishing rod, bro. Craft a fishing rod.
Fishing rod, dude. Is this the last completion? No, actually, Dylan has another completion after this. There's 12.5 minutes left. I think Dylan could go for 2 more. That was
Yeah,
pretty good.
that was.
647. Dylan has to get to the exit right away.
I think if rain hits 0, though, I think this becomes out of reach for Dylan.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay. There's Dylan kind of overshooting a little bit. Going on here. Go, Dylan. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. 6 obsidian.
Oh, he didn't get a chest? Is that right?
Oh, no.
Oh, man. Do you even have time to go back and get another completion? Oh, it's just cutting it close. Is he going to the...
I think he reset here.
He's resetting. I think that's the right play, to be honest. Because I don't think anyone's getting 4 completions here.
It's tough to do 4 completions on this seed. You would need to get an 8 to 9 minute time with only 4 minutes of scouting, like
It's
4
just
times.
not
You have to
really
play
happening.
very well. So yeah, I think
Yeah.
going back,
I think
scouting.
Dylan made a wise decision.
There's obsidian everywhere down here.
Still not 10, though, right? He's at 9.
Huh.
Must have like missed a chest or he didn't trade enough gold.
Okay, meanwhile, Reignex now at the spawner. Reignex is also going to be very close to one final completion after this one. It's actually going to be pretty tough.
Can't allow for any mistakes here. Well, actually, kind of can. I mean, it is up to Dylqn at the end of the day to beat Rain's time.
I like that Reign has built out the back of this spawner. I always do that when I do a full blaze bed, just because like the blazes always go back there. They always melee you. They're really annoying. I just, if you have the blocks, I know it feels
you just get to hit them
slow,
towards terrain so you can actually get their rods.
Yeah, I always do that. Yep, Dylqn absolutely needs to be an A57 or else it's just over. Reignex, though, has a chance. I think Reignex has this completion and another one to even beat that A57. Maybe, oh, is this the 0?
It looks like he's ready. I don't know how many pearls he's got, though. Is that all his pearls right there? No, surely not. Okay, yeah, he's got enough.
Okay, 2 anchors, 3 white beds, 1 green, 2 cyan. It is 8 explosives total, but 4 different types of explosives. Oh boy. Okay. Pretty good pearls. Good. You do have some time. Okay, not soul sand. Nice. 21. Oh, 20. Okay, yeah, 21. Okay.
Looks good.
That's a very early detonation. The first 2 beds are going to be pretty low on damage because of it. 3, 4th bed. 5th is the last one. 6 needs to hit the anchor.
Oh. Yes!
Wow. Wow. Just barely get to it, that one.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah, and I just don't see a way for Dylqn to catch this time. He's not routing for 0. That's just, he's going to have to whip all the RNG possible.
Yeah.
To really catch up to that.
I mean, Reign has a very real chance of getting an improvement on this time here, getting something closer to a sub 8. And I mean, Dylqn is just so far away with that, with this route. I think the confidence to go for 0, the practice that you've practiced 1 out of 8, you've also practiced bucket list entry. I mean, Reign is just killing it. Honestly,
he did a really good job at scouting that overworld. I think a lot of the times when you're scouting, it's hard to like know where to be looking. And Reign looked around a lot to find that magma ravine, because I don't think I would have checked all the way back where I spawned for a better enter. A lot of the times you just see like, oh, I go village, and then I have to find an enter next to the village.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, Dylqn's route was what I was kind of thinking, what I would do going into this. I was not anywhere near thinking, oh, Reign has to deal with the zombie villager. I wasn't thinking bucket list at all. I mean, that's such a cool adaptation to see. So yeah, if it's not completely over yet, but if we're assuming Reignex does take this one home, Reignex will be moving on to the top 4 in winners bracket. So at this phase in the tournament, there's still going to be 8 players remaining, but Reignex will be moving on. Crooks is also in the top 4 of upper bracket, and then Reign will be either going up against Feinberg or Ottoman in the next one.
Oh.
And then Crooks will be facing Emerald or Hofik. So the top 4 seeds were Reignex, Feinberg, Cube, and Crooks. So Cube is in lower bracket, still has a chance though, but either Emerald or Hofik will take that underdog spot now in the top 4 in upper bracket.
Yeah, this bracket is getting stacked.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty tough. Feinberger, Zonomat's gonna be. I mean, all the matches we have are gonna be super cool. So we still have quite a few matches to go. We're almost at the halfway point into the ESI2 bracket.
Yeah. No one getting what? Is this sub 4 Bastion leave? Or is this just a hang? It's just hanging.
Oh. And actually, who's Dylqn going up against? Dylqn is going up against either 21 Mustard or Horsey in the lower bracket. When do we expect ESI2 to end? We were trying to do basically 4 weeks. So there's about 8 matches per week. And we're like at the end of like next Saturday or something, we're going to be halfway done. So probably 2 weeks after next Saturday. So about 3 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks, I think. So, I mean, we want to have a faster tournament. We don't want a tournament that lasts 3 months, but it's just like so hard scheduling wise and getting everyone together. It's
especially when you're doing like tournaments with people from literally every region. Just have to deal with every time zone issue possible.
Yeah, it's very tough.
It's just hard to schedule.
So that's the main slowdown, but yeah, about 3 weeks, I think. I initially thought 4 players at the same time would kind of help things. I mean, after ESI1 and after different tournaments, a lot of the runners kind of we're talking about different formats, how to make things better, and we're like, yeah, for runners, like, you know, all they do is stream and play Minecraft anyway. Like, they should have really open schedules, but that was not true with different regions. I mean, different regions, even if you have a fairly open schedule, your schedule is just super closed. I mean, Australians have to play at like 5 a.m. It's just like super hard to do anything else.
Especially when you have those like matchups that are just 4 completely different regions: EU, NA, Australia, Asia. It's just like it's so hard to just find a time that works for literally everybody.
Yeah, might be different formats in the future that kind of accommodate. You can kind of play whenever, but it's tough to do head-to-head matches when you're in different time zones. So Dylqn here will pearl down to get this last blazer out. He's playing very aggressively and just absolutely needs to. This is a 6-13 leave. Still looking at those chords of exactly where to go. What I've learned in my first like half of my time running SRG is I was too reliant on coordinates. And during my second half, I would just only look at coordinates for the scouting and just try to memorize locations. Because whenever I looked over to second monitor chords, it would always slow me down and I would get confused anyway. So I would just memorize positions. And if you get it wrong, you get it wrong. But like, it's so much faster to just ditch the chords and go by memory.
Yeah, and especially you just have like the general idea, like finding the exact position is, I feel like it's pretty easy to memorize.
Okay, here's Dylqn. 654 is not going to be going for 0, and this is going to be the last completion.
I don't see a way that this beats Reign.
Yeah, I think this is over.
It does say it's a 112 perch, which is pretty decent, but not good enough.
It's gonna be close. Yeah, it's kind of like you said. Reignex we think is a little bit faster, a little bit better mechanically. Is maybe more prone to throwing in some of the previous tournament matches, but
he played really well today, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he out-routed Dylqn on this seed. But I guess also going for 0 is just like an advantage he just has because he's just more comfortable with it.
Yeah, I mean, getting here at 6 minutes seems a little bit slower than before, but I think beating Dylqn on multiple splits in this, so very nice to see from Reignex.
Yeah, it was really good.
All right, Mime, who is taking it in the next match? We had to look forward. Feinberg Automat, who's winning there?
I mean, dude, I'm an Automat fan, but I can't choose Automat over Feinberg. It's just unfortunate. I like Automat a lot, but Feinberg is pretty much just one of the hardest favorites in this whole tournament. You'd be an idiot to bet against him, essentially.
True. Oh,
what happened?
Dylqn missing the second anchor. I think maybe the dragon was too low, and the hitbox.
Oh, that sucks. It doesn't really matter. It's not beating Reign, but
yeah,
it does suck to happen.
Yeah, unfortunate. Dylqn might wait another 3 minutes to try to get a completion here, but Reignex already entering at about 7 minutes. Is Reign gonna go for another 0 here?
This doesn't PB though. I don't think, right? I don't know. Do the 0 guy. You tell me.
Probably not. I mean, 0's are about a minute, so
yeah, that's what I was guessing.
Roughly 1 minute. Pretty close though. All right, let's see it, Reignex, for the fans. Take it home. Man, it's like Reignex had more passion today than any other match. Like Reignex was just so fired up and playing so well today.
Yeah,
Almost
not
like,
many mistakes.
yeah. It's like Dylqn just really gets him going, you know?
Oh yeah.
All
Gets
right.
him going in multiple ways, you know?
Yeah, here's the first two bets for height. Looks like pretty good damage. Third bet. Fourth. Fifth. One anchor.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
20 seconds for it to be done. Yeah, he's got it.
Wow. Well done from Reignex. I mean, just an impressive showing here, getting 4 points on the second seed. Absolutely earning the title for the top 4 in upper brackets. Well played. Well played, Reignex.
He keeps playing like this, you'll be forced to be reckoned with.
I
As they
mean,
say.
if we're thinking Feinberg is taking that
It'll be a
match
good
against
match.
Automat, that's going to be Reignex versus Feinberg. So Dylqn will stay alive in lower bracket. Dylqn is still in the tournament. We'll be going up against, who did I say? Either Mustard or Horsey.
Yeah.
But Reignex getting further along in the tournament, looking very impressive. Very cool. That's gonna be it. That's gonna be a quick 2-0. I mean, what else is there to say? GG's.
GG, well played.
Do you have any words of wisdom, Mime, for the chat, for the young people in the chat watching, for you know, the Minecraft speedrunning enthusiasts out there? Do you have any words of wisdom before we go?
I'm not sure how to answer this question. Don't do drugs.
Well said. Well said. Stay in school.
Yeah. Minecraft is not a living.
Yeah.
Unless
Don't stream for a living. Don't do it. Stay in school. Don't do drugs. Very
it
wise.
should be a hobby.
What? Oh, Minecraft should be a hobby.
Yeah, not a life.
Yeah. Well, beautiful. I'm just gonna raid Reignex before he can
Like
end stream,
basketball, yeah.
so that he can, okay. Beautiful. We'll just go ahead and raid Reignex. He can pass over the raid to whoever else he wants. It's been fun. Thank you for casting Mime. It was a great time.
I had a good time.
We'll end the prediction. We'll do it. All right. Bye, everyone. Bye.